Mineral Point today, see the Kawasaki Mule 3010 4x4s. They're real working class heroes. Find Kawasaki utility vehicles at the Farmers Implement Store on Business Highway 151, Mineral Point.
D99.3. Welcome back to Dodgeville High School. As a matchup of SWAL 1 teams between the undefeated Lancaster Flying Arrows coming into this game at 4-0 and the Dodgeville Dodgers coming into this game at 5-0, ranked number 1 in the state of Wisconsin for Division II. Of course, they're introducing the starting lineups right now for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. We'll get those for you in just a second. But first, other games going on in the area we'll have scores for. Also in the SWAL 1 this evening, the Platteville Hillmen travel up to the Blackhawks of Prairie du Chien. Richland Center is at River Valley, and Boscobel is at Darlington in a non-conference matchup. In SWAL 2, Cuba City is at Fenimore Southwestern at Mineral Point, and the Iowa Grant Panthers travel up the road to Riverdale. In the Six Rivers West, Highland is at Benton. Belmont hosts Castville, Shullsburg hosting River Ridge, and the Potosi Chieftains travel down to face the Vikings of Pecatonica. In the Six Rivers East, Belleville is at Albany. Blackhawk Warriors are hosting the Monticello Ponies. New Glarus is at Argyle, and Barneveld is at Judah. In the Capital Conference this evening, Wisconsin Heights is hosting Cambridge. Of course, the last game that was played here by Dodgeville, they just absolutely annihilated Wisconsin Heights. I can't remember the exact score, but I think it was 74-25. It was somewhere right along those lines. It was definitely a Dodgeville-dominated game last time out for these undefeated Dodgers. Well, Dodgeville will be going to the far side. We're on here on the stage, and the tip is up, and it is going to be controlled by Lancaster's number 23, John Driscoll. They're coming here toward me here on this end of the stage, and it will be a pass over to 34, Scott Pulls. And it's going to be poked away and stolen. It's stolen by Brandon Lindauer for the layup and good. Brandon Lindauer with a steal right away. That's a 2-0 early lead for the Dodgeville Dodgers. Bring the ball up the court is John Driscoll for the Flying Arrows. Three-point attempt is up and good. Number 15, Isaac Petrovich with a three-pointer gives Lancaster a 3-2 lead with 7:25 left in this first quarter. Josh Culver bringing the ball up, pass over to Martin. Up top to Lindauer, swing it all the way around back to Culver. Culver has it on the baseline on the left side here, passed up to number 4, Kevin McGraw. And it's going to be a drive by Culver, no, but a foul. Foul is going to be going on the Lancaster Flying Arrows on this one, and it's going to be called on number 23, John Driscoll. His first team foul, number 1. Going to the line, number 20, Josh Culver for the Dodgeville Dodgers. Starting lineup here for Lancaster, number 23, John Driscoll. Number 15, Isaac Petrovich. Number 34, Scott Pulls. Number 35, Casey Schwab. And right now all their backs are to the side, and I cannot tell the other numbers. First free throw is up for Culver and good. Actually, the second free throw is up and good. First one was missed by Culver. It is now a 3-2-3 tie. Lancaster brings up really quickly here on the baseline. Poked away by McGraw, and it's going to be recovered by John Driscoll. And it's going to be a pass inside number 5, John Longaman. He's going to drive, left-hand layup up and good, and a foul. John Longaman with a left-handed layup up and good, and a chance for a three-point play here for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. As the first foul of the game here on Dodgeville is on number 10, Brandon Lindauer. That's his first team foul. Number 1 to the line, number 5, John Longaman for a three-point free throw. The southpaw with the free throw up, and it is good. Free throw is good, three-point play. It is now a 6-3 lead in favor of Lancaster. Culver brings the ball up, setting up the offense. Man-to-man defense being played by the Flying Arrows. It'll be Culver with the ball, driving baseline pass out to McGraw. It's going to be passed over to Martin. Martin has the ball over to McGraw. McGraw has it, sets the offense back up over to Culver on the right side. Swing over to Martin, inside look for Twos. Twos has it, leans in, right-hand layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Lindauer, up and good. Brandon Lindauer with the hard work underneath in the boards, and it's now a 6-5 lead for Lancaster. 6:20 and counting left in the first quarter. Some backcourt pressure by Culver and by McGraw, and it's going to be a foul on Culver. They're going to call a blocking foul on Josh Culver. That will be his first team foul, number 2 in the early going here for the Dodgeville Dodgers. With 6:16 left in this first quarter, Lancaster 6, Dodgeville 5. Inbound pass, number 15, Isaac Petrovich, who has a three-pointer earlier in the game. Down low to number 5, blocked, swatted away by Martin. Rebound up and good by Casey Schwab for Lancaster. 8-5 lead now for the Flying Arrows. McGraw bring the ball up over to Culver quickly for three. Good. Josh Culver hits a three-pointer to tie the game at 8 with 5:50 left in this first quarter. Quickly back up the court. It's Casey Schwab driving baseline, kicks it out, and it's going to be a three-pointer by Petrovic off the top of the backboard. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Lagerman. He's going to go up with the left-hand layup. No good. Rebounded Twos. Twos has it for the Dodgers. He'll bring the ball up here with 5:34 left in this first quarter. Tied at 8. Twos has the ball, takes it to the right side. Nobody guarding him. He's going to try to drive baseline. Spin move. Up, blocked, but a foul. John Lagerman for the Lancaster Flying Arrows will receive his first personal. Team foul number 2 with 5:27 left in this first quarter. 8-8 tie here at Dodgeville High School between the undefeated teams, Lancaster and Dodgeville. To the line, shooting 2. It'll be David Twos. First free throws up and nothing but the bottom of the net to give Dodgeville a 9-8 lead. Second free throws up and good. David Twos with 2 free throws. It's now 10-8 in favor of Dodgeville. Token pressure in the back court by McGraw. Passed over to Petrovic. Over to Poles on the baseline. Back up to Petrovic. Looked at the three, drives baseline, kick out to Driscoll. He goes up for the mid-range jumper. Good. John Driscoll ties the game at 10 with 5:05 left in this first quarter. As Culver brings the ball up on the right side, fakes this three, passes over to Martin. Martin has it back to Culver. Culver fakes the three again, drives baseline out to McGraw. McGraw drives in to Martin. Martin has on the left side, top of the key to Twos. Twos drives, left-hand layup, good. David Twos with a left-hand layup gives Dodgeville the 2-point lead at 12-10 with 4:43 left in this first quarter. Pass over to Petrovic. He has the ball. He's got cornered right now. Going to pass it over to Lagerman. Lagerman has the ball, being double-teamed, almost poked away by Culver. Interior pass will be poked away, and it's going to be a dive on the court. It's going to be, they're going to say timeout. Timeout called by Lancaster being on the floor. We'll keep it right here as it's a 30-second timeout. But nice hustle there by Lancaster and by Dodgeville. Lagerman, the coach, called timeout while he was on the floor, and 2 Dodgers surrounded him. Right now is 4:30 left in this first quarter. 12-10 in favor of Dodgeville. And there goes the Dodgeville student section with their chant of the saying PPP. What does that stand for? So I still get a kick out of that every time I come here. Don't forget, coming up here at halftime, we'll have a Culver scoreboard update with Melanie Ray back at the D99.3 studios. And it might be an extended Melanie Ray this evening, as I got a ticket for the shooting for the free throw and the three-pointer. If my number gets called, I'm in trouble. And interior pass poked away right up by me, and it was going to remain Lancaster ball, as I thought I was going to be beheaded there by the basketball coming right straight for me. Isaac Petrovic is going to involve the ball, and it's a zone defense now, and it's going to be almost poked away by Culver, but it's going to be recovered, drives to the lane, swatted away by Parker Hogg, who came into the game. But it's going to be a foul on the play. Foul on Dodgeville. Number 4, Kevin McGraw, his first, 3rd team foul. Nice backup play there by Parker Hagg as he came in with the left-hand swat. Into the game now for Lancaster. It looks like it is going to be number 43, Dylan Starrett. Pass inbound, wide open here. Lagerman, left-hand shot, partially blocked, rebounded by Martin. Culver brings the ball back up for the Dodgers to the right side. Top of the key to Twos, goes for the left-hand drive. He gets surrounded, and it's going to be out to McGraw on the left side. Interior pass down there to Culver. Culver spin moves, falls down, and he still retains the dribble, and they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to come on Lancaster. The Flying Arrows, they want to travel, but Culver maintained his dribble. First foul is going to be called on Steph Flug, who just came into the game for Lancaster, his first team foul, number 3. Excuse me, that foul is going to be on number 23, John Driscoll. That is his second. Inbound pass to Twos, drives baseline, left-hand layup, good. David Twos is having his way, driving with the basketball. It's now a 4-point lead for the Dodgers at 14-10 with 3:50 left in this first quarter. Token pressure by McGraw. Interior pass up. No good. Rebound comes down to Lancaster. Free throw line jumper good by Isaac Petrovic. His 5th point of the quarter is now 14-12. It'll be Culver bringing the ball up here, setting up the offense as a man-to-man defense. Choose drives on the left side. Pass over to McGraw for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Culver on the baseline. He'll bring the ball back out and reset the offense. Looking at three. Pass over to McGraw, who has had an opening. Back to Culver. He'll take the three. No good. Rebound comes down to Lancaster's Isaac Petrovich. Bring the ball up quickly here is Kurt Leifried for Lancaster. Swing pass over to Petrovich. He's got the ball, interior pass. Goes up and a travel first. It's going to be called on John Lagerman. Dodgeville basketball with 3:03 left in this first quarter. 14-12 lead for the Dodgers. Into the game, 33 Adam Jonas. And for number 5, John Lagerman. Martin inbounds the ball to McGraw, who will take the helm here for a little bit. Under 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Dodgeville with a 2-point lead. Looking for Culver, posting up inside, foul. Foul going to be called on Kurt Leifried. It'll be his first team foul, number 4. 2:54 left in this first quarter. 14-12 lead for Dodge. I'd like to welcome all of you. Thank you for listening to high school basketball right here on D99.3. I'm John Satterley. Melanie Ray back at the D99.3 studios as the ball is knocked out of bounds. That's going to be saved, but it's going to be saved by Lancaster, picked up by Martin. Martin has the ball over to McGraw. McGraw has it on the right side, looking for somebody to pass it to. It's Twos at the top of the key. Back to McGraw, and they're going to call a foul down low on Lancaster, as there's some pushing and shoving going on underneath. And that's going to be called on number 3, Kurt Leifried. That's 2 quick ones on him. It'll be team foul number 5. Martin inbound the basketball for Dodgers. Out to Parker Hag. Inside the 2, spin move. He shoots it, no good. Somebody got a piece of it for Lancaster. And it'll be Leifried with the ball, passing it up court to Petrovich. And it's going to be a pass inside. It's going to be to number 43, Dylan Starrett. And it's going to be a pass over to Petrovich. It's going to be a block by Parker Hag. Swatted away by Parker Hag. And it's going to be McGraw with the ball. Pass it over to Culver on the baseline. Going to look to drive back out to McGraw. McGraw hasn't thought about the 3 got defender in the air. He's going to kick it out. Now go baseline and a foul called. They're going to call another foul here on Lancaster. And that one's going to go once again. Excuse me, this one's going to go on number 34. Scott pulls his first, but now Lancaster's in foul trouble. 16 fouls here with 2:01 left in this first quarter. Checking into the game here for Dodgeville, number 30, Will Bothfeld. Coming in for number 15, David Toons. Inbound play here by Martin into Parker Hag. Excuse me, now it's into Parker Hag. It looked like he faked it to him, and then he had to pass it to him. A pass over to Culver, now to Hag. It's going to be to Bothfeld. Bothfeld up top to Martin. Swing over to McGraw. McGraw top of the key to Culver. Culver shoots the 3. No good off front iron. Rebound. Comes down to Dylan Starrett. Pass up ahead to Petrovich. Petrovich has it. Goes up for a jumper. No good. Rebound comes down to Parker Hag. Pass up to Culver. And Culver will get the ball, and he will hold on to it here for a second. And he will set up the offense. It's going to be inside to Parker Hag. He's going to drive, and no good. Partially blocked by Dylan Starrett. Dylan Starrett has it. It's going to be now Kurt Leifried with the ball. He's going to bring the ball up. Stolen. Goes up to McGraw with a breakaway all by himself for the layup. Kevin McGraw with his first 2 points, and it's now a 16-12 lead for the Dodgers as it was poked away, and nobody from Lancaster even thought about getting back. Scott pulls with the ball over to Leifried, who has 2 fouls on him, and stolen by Martin. Martin has the ball. 2-on-1 break to Culver. Behind the back pass to Martin. Good. What a pass by Josh Culver to Jeremy Martin, and timeout Lancaster. 18-12 with 44.3 seconds left. 30-second timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to high school boys basketball on D99.3.
I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumbs, but they're not half as good as Mikey's fresh buns. Come on, baby, they'll drive you crazy. Good, fresh, sweet rolls like you desire. Try our bakery. Woo-hoo. It tastes good. I want to tell you that I think you should. It's fine, divine. You really love it when you dine.
Cakes for all occasions, cookies, donuts, delicious breakfast rolls, and so much more. All at the Quality Bakery in downtown Dodgeville.
D99.3.
Welcome back to Dodgeville High School. Under 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Dodgeville with a 6-point lead. Lancaster has it driving inside. Rejected by Martin. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to be saved and now stolen by McGraw. Up court to Culver. Wide open for a left-hand layup. Good. Josh Culver with 2 more points is now 20-12 in favor of Dodgeville. Getting this crowd right into it. Token pressure by McGraw. Going to be a drive. That's going to be up and no good, but a foul. They're going to call Parker Haig with a foul with 15.2 seconds left. He didn't move, but the ref is going to say that it was a blocking foul. Well, what do you do? That's why they're wearing the black and white stripes, and I'm just sitting here blabbing my gums. To the free throw line is Scott Pulls for the Flying Arrows. First free throw is up and good. It's now 20-13 in favor of Dodgeville with 15.2 seconds left in this first quarter. Pulls will go for his second free throw, and it is good as well. 20-14, Dodgeville had the last shot here with 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Culver now just making it over half court. 6 seconds left. He's going to drive, kick it out for McGraw for 3. Good. Kevin McGraw with a 3-pointer to end the first quarter. 23-14 in favor of Dodgeville. Back after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to Swall 1 Basketball on D99.3.
Most people don't think seriously about retirement until it's too late. Fact is, the younger you are, the better your chances are of truly realizing your retirement dreams. Call the Principal Financial Group with over 120 years of experience and world-class customer service. Together we can develop a plan to help secure your financial future. At the Principal Financial Group, we understand what you're looking for. For more information, call Jeff Walker at 987-3255. Principal Life Insurance Company, a member of the Principal Financial Group, Des Moines, Iowa.
Looking for a proven program to give you the simplest, fastest, and most direct method of raising dairy beef steers from birth to market? Raw Soil Service and U.S. Feeds offers you a plan for fast gains, less labor, controlled high quality, and with a low investment. It's called the U.S. Feeds Linebacker High Energy Cattle Feeding Program. The Linebacker program outlines a continuous full feed of corn and supplement with no roughage fed separately. Get all the details on the Linebacker program at Raw Soil Service in Mineral Point and get your cattle from birth to market fast.
D99.3.
We start the second quarter here at Dodgeville High School. The Dodgers 23, the Lancaster Flying Arrows 14. Dodgeville has the ball first. 2's pass over. It's going to be kicked out to Martin, back out to Culver, over to McGraw, resetting the offense. Martin thought about the 3, drives to the lane, and he's going to pass the ball back out to McGraw. Over to 2's. 2's has it, left-hand drive, left-hand layup, goes up, no good, but they're waving it off. Foul on the floor. Going to be a foul here on Lancaster, it looks like. Foul's going to be called on number 34, Scott Pulls, his second. Team foul number 7. Lancaster has now put Dodgeville into the bonus early in the second quarter. To the line, shooting the 1-and-1 bonus will be David 2's. First free throw up and off the front of the rim, no good. I'll get right one of these times. Lancaster with the rebound, Loggeman with the ball, and he's being hounded by Martin. Swing over to Driscoll. Driscoll has it, back up top here to Petrovic. Petrovic has it, being hounded by 2's, drives the lane up, and foul going to be on Jeremy Martin. Jeremy Martin went for the swat and got a little bit of the arm, and it will be 2 free throws coming up for Lancaster. Team foul number 4 for the Dodgers. To the line, shooting 2 will be number 15, Isaac Petrovic, for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. The first free throw is up, and it is off the back iron, no good. Follow your favorite prep athletes in the latest editions of the Dodgeville Chronicle, the Democrat Tribune, and the Pecatonica Valley Leader. Pick up the latest issue today. As Petrovic hits the second free throw, it is now a 23-15 lead for the Dodgers with 7:15 left in the second quarter. McGraw has the ball here for the Dodgers on the left side. He's going to try to drive on the baseline, pass it back out to 2's. 2's looks to drive to the lane. He's going to drive to the right side. Martin has the ball. He's going to go with the mid-range jumper. No good. Looked like partially deflected on that. Rebound comes down to Casey Schwab of the Flying Arrows. Ball up there to Pulls. Pulls has it up to Schwab. Schwab to the corner to Petrovic. Petrovic has it, looking for somebody to pass it to. Has nobody. Dribbles. Now he's being guarded by 2's. Passes it over to Loggeman. Loggeman back to Petrovic. hand right in the face. Two's got a hand right in his face. Petrovich has it, looking for three. Pump fake, drives. Three-pointer here by Lancaster is good by John Lagerman. It is now 23-18 in favor of Dodgeville, as four quick ones here by Lancaster early in the second quarter has now cut that Dodger lead from 9-5. Pass over to Martin here for the Dodgers. Look for shoot the ball, makes a pass over to Culver. Culver drives baseline, blocked, but a foul. And Lancaster, they're getting a little frustrated with some of these personal fouls here, but what can you do? Once again, they're wearing the black and white stripes. You can't do anything about it. That's a third personal foul on John Driscoll. That is, once again, his third team foul, number 8. To the line, shooting 2, number 20, Josh Culver. First free throw is up, and it is nothing but the bottom of the net. Into the game for Lancaster. For number 23, John Driscoll, is number 22, Scott Ferry. Second free throw coming up here for Josh Culver, who just celebrated a birthday last week. Free throw up and off the iron, no good. Tipped out, almost recovered there by Lindauer, but it will be Lancaster basketball. Drive up here over to Driscoll. It's going to be Ferry driving the baseline. Passes out, stolen by McGraw. McGraw has it. Quick, try to get a fast break, but going to slow it down. Pass out to, he's looking for twos, but he's going to pass it back out to Martin. Martin has the top of the key. Shoots the long three, good. Jeremy Martin with a three-pointer. Bumps the Dodgeville lead up to 9 again at 27-18. 5:40 left in this second quarter. It is going to be Petrovich with the ball, being hounded by twos. Passing over to Ferry. Ferry, interior pass. It's going to be coming up toward us. Off of Lindauer's foot. Nice play by Lagerman. And it'll be off of Lindauer's foot. It'll be Lancaster basketball. Into the game, Adam Jones for number 22, Scott Ferry. And it will be Jonas going to be doing the inbounding here for Lancaster Flying Arrows. And it's going to be knocked away by Culver. Culver has the ball up, and it's going to be a layup, no good. Rebound come down to Culver, up and good. Josh Culver follows his own missed shot as his challenge, as now double-digit lead for the Dodgers at 29-18. Bring the ball up as Petrovich being guarded by McGraw. Interior pass knocked away, but a foul on Brandon Lindauer. His second personal, team foul, number 5. Aggressive play here by the Dodgers, and it's going to be, it'll be his 16th foul on Dodgeville. Coming into the game, Parker Hagg, and it'll be coming in for number 10, Brandon Lindauer. Don't forget, coming up here at halftime, and we'll have a check of other games going on in the area with a Culver scoreboard update with Melanie Ray back at the D99.3 studios. A zone defense being played by Dodgeville on the inbound pass, and it's going to be swung around here to the corner. Petrovich for 3, no good. Air ball. It's going to be Culver with it. Culver down with the rebound. He's behind the back dribble, gets away from a defender between the legs. What a move by Culver. Behind the back left. Oh, good, but a foul. Culver showing some fancy moves on the court, dribbling the ball, and he'll get a pair of free throws out of it. Foul coming up here for Lancaster. The third personal on number 34, Scott Poles, and his team foul, number 9. Next time Lancaster has a foul, will be the double bonus for the Dodgeville Dodgers. To the line, number 20, Josh Culver. First free throws up and good. Josh Culver, definitely, you can tell he's definitely the point guard here with those some sweet moves he's making with the basketball. Behind the back dribble, between the legs, everything you're taught in practice. That, when I was in practice, never thought you actually used in a game. But I thought it was just for ball handling skills. But I guess when you're as good as Culver, I guess you can use that in the game. Culver's second free throw is up and good. 31-18 in favor of the Dodgeville Dodgers. 4:50 left in the second quarter. Lancaster bring the ball up here. It'll be number 5, Lagerman, being hounded by Culver. Pressure defense is going to be interior pass to start. Foul coming up here on Dodgeville. Looks like it might be on Josh Culver the way he's reacting, and no, it's going to be on Parker Hagg. That will be his second personal, team foul number 7, puts Lancaster into the bonus. 4:39 left here in this second quarter. 31-18 lead for the Dodgeville Dodgers. To the line, number 43, Dylan Sterrett. First free throw is up, and it is good. Dylan Sterrett hits the first free throw, gets himself into the scorer's book this evening, makes it a 31-19 lead. Coming into the game here for Dodgeville, number 23, Jason Runhog, and for number 42, Parker Hagg. Parker Hagg hasn't been in the game very much, but he's got 2 quick ones here so far early in the second quarter. Second free throw by Dylan Starrett is up, and it is good. 2 free throws for Starrett, and it's going to be a 31-20 lead here for Dodgeville as Culver is going to be bringing the ball up here for the Dodgers. Culver, Twos, Runhog, Martin, and McGraw, the lineup for Dodgeville. Pass over to Martin on the right side. Looks to drive baseline, goes to the middle, goes up, jump shot, good. Jeremy Martin with a floating jumper right about from the free throw line extended, makes it a 33-20 lead for Dodgeville. Quickly back up as Petrowicz being double teamed now. Looks for somebody to pass it to. It's to Starrett, overthrown out of bounds. Dodgeville basketball with 4:08 left here in the second quarter. Dodgeville 33, Lancaster 20. Josh Culver will walk the ball up here for the Dodgers as Lancaster is still sticking with a man-to-man defense. Petrowicz is guarding Culver. Over to McGraw, to Twos, looks inside for Martin, tipped away, but it's taken by Runhog, up with a shot, the inside, no good, tipped out to Twos. Twos had to look for somebody to pass it to, but it's going to be a foul on the play. Lancaster now has 10 team fouls, and the foul is going to be on number 43, Dylan Starrett, his first, 10th on the team. 2 free throws here for number 15, David Twos, for the Dodgeville Dodgers, with 3:51 left here in this first half. First free throws up and short. David Twos having a hard time shooting the free throws this evening as he is 2 for 4, shooting 50%. Second free throw coming here by Twos, up, and it is good. David Twos went 1 for 2 on this round, is now 34-20. Token pressure being put on by McGraw in the backcourt for the Dodgers, being brought up by Adam Jonas. He has a ball being hounded by Twos. It's going to be inside pass to Schwab. Looks for a shot, swatted away by Martin. Martin has it with a breakaway. He's all by himself. He goes up, layup, no good. Comes out to McGraw. McGraw to Twos. Looks to shoot the 3, but no, McGraw has it. Trying to drive baseline inside to Martin. Martin goes up with a strong layup, no good. Rebound comes down to number 43, Dylan Starrett. Pass outside here to Petrowicz. He's going to drive the ball. He's going to drive it, run into a whole bunch of Dodgers, and a foul going to be called on number 15, David Twos. That'll be his first, a 1-on-1 bonus here for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. Isaac Petrowicz. Exciting play here by 2 teams that are undefeated. And of course, Lancaster comes into this game at 4-0. Dodgeville comes into this game, the number 1 team in state in Division II at 5-0. First free throw by Petrowicz is up, and it is good. Second free throw coming up here by Isaac Petrowicz. He doesn't waste any time. It is up, and it is good. Isaac Petrowicz is shooting 75% from the free throw line this evening, 3 for 4, and is now a 34-22 lead for Dodgeville with 3:05 left in this first half. Martin has the ball on the right side, top to Runhog, and a foul, a pushing foul underneath on Lancaster. They're getting themselves into real foul trouble here. This foul is going to be, looks like number 35. That's Casey Schwab, his first double bonus. 2 free throws coming up here for Dodgeville. Looks like shooting them will be number 4, Kevin McGraw. 3:02 left here in this first half. McGraw's first free throw up and good. Kevin McGraw has his first free throw so far of this evening's contest. A lot of free throws being shot so far by these Dodgeville Dodgers. Second free throw is up, and it is good. Kevin McGraw 2 for 2 from the line, and it is 36-22, under 3 minutes left in this first half. Token pressure being put on by Dodgeville in the backcourt. Kind of caught Lancaster by surprise. They got to call a timeout. Timeout going to be called by Lancaster. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll take it. 2:54 left. 36-22 lead for Dodgeville. 60-second timeout. Back after this on D99.3.
What features make a good drugstore? Corner Drugstore in Dodgeville has 2 convenient locations, Corner Drugstore Downtown and Corner Drugstore South, located between the hospital and the doctor's offices in the professional building. Both locations offer the same services, including computerized records, third-party billing, generic medicines, 24-hour emergency service, and free delivery. Corner Drug South offers convenient parking and easy handicap access. Corner Drug Downtown and Corner Drug South in the professional building. Over 100 years of service to the Iowa County area.
This man was annoyed with his old bank.
And finally, I just got fed up with it. After a couple of months, I finally said, well, fine, I want to close the account and I want everything in cash.
So where'd you deposit that cash?
Heartland Credit Union.
At Heartland Credit Union, we're owned by you, our members who bank here. So we try to keep our loan rates as low as possible and our service fees reasonable, some free. Heartland Credit Union belongs here. On the web at heartlandcu.org.
D99.3.
Welcome back to Dodgeville High School. Lancaster with the ball. They get the ball across the timeline. And right now, some super pressure defense being put on by these Dodgeville Dodgers. Shot up by Petrowicz, up, bank shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Dodgeville. That's going to be they're going to say a foul on Dodgeville. Came down to Lancaster, Foul is going to be called on Josh Culver. That will be his second personal. 1-on-1 bonus here for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. Culver going for the ball is still kind of loose, but they're saying he got a hold of the arm. Into the game for Culver, number 30, Will Bothfeld. To the line, shooting a 1-on-1 bonus will be number 5, John Lageman. The southpaw will shoot his first free throw. It will be up and good. John Lageman, 2 for 2 in this evening's game for free throw wise. It's now 36-23 with 2:36 left in this first half. Second free throw is up and short. Rebound comes down to number 23, Jason Runhog for the Dodgeville Dodgers. Martin brings it up, quickly up to twos on the right side. Back to McGraw. McGraw has a ball. Thought about the almost pro-range three-pointer over to Bothfeld. Bothfeld has it, top of the key to twos. Twos has it, pass to Runhog on the baseline, left side. Runhog has it, dribbles around, back over to Martin, over to McGraw. Back top of the key to twos. Twos behind the back dribble. Spin move. Goes up. Nice dish through Runhog's arms. He goes up with the shot anyway. No good. Runhog gets his own rebound. Ball's loose on the floor, and they're going to call it jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Lancaster with exactly 2 minutes to go in this first half. Dodgeville 36. Lancaster 23. Coming into the game here will be looks like, are they going to wait or are they going to bring him in? Nope, number 14, Matt Wenger coming into the game for Dodgeville. For number 23, Jason Runhog. Lancaster brings the ball up. It will be Isaac Petrowicz. Token pressure once again being put on by McGraw. One-on-one defense. Man defense being played here by Dodgeville as the ball loses, stolen by Matt Wenger. And they're going to call him for a traveling as he was on his stomach trying to get up. And they're going to say he traveled with the ball with $1:47 left in this first half. 36-23 in favor of Dodgeville. Petrowicz with the ball. Over here to the corner to Jonas. Jonas has it. Swing it over to Schwab. Schwab has it. Up and no good. Rebound coming down to McGraw. Shot no good by Adam Jonas. And McGraw will bring the ball back up the court. Pop for 3. Good. Nobody covered him, and McGraw said, I'll take that. And a steal in the backcourt by McGraw, and a foul. Once again, that token pressure pays off for the Dodgeville Dodgers as McGraw steals the ball, and a foul will be coming up here on number 15, Isaac Petrovich. His first 2 free throws coming up here for number 4, Kevin McGraw for the Dodgeville Dodgers. With 1:23 left here in this second quarter, 39-23 lead for Dodgeville. First free throw for McGraw is up. No good off the front of the iron. You can hear a pin drop in this place when Dodgeville comes to the free throw line to shoot their free throws. Just listen. Good. Yeah, just listen. You can't hear anything. Well, actually, you can hear everything, but you can't hear anybody talking. 40-23 lead for Dodgeville as, once again, the token pressure. Petrowicz breaks it. Oh, it looks like he might have walked with the ball, but he's going to pass it over here to Start. Start, ball knocked away. It's going to be Jonas with the ball. Interior pass to Start, and it's going to be a blocking foul. It looked like number 14, Matt Wenger, had position underneath, but they're going to say a blocking foul, and it will be 2 free throws coming up here for the Flying Arrows. Dylan Starrett, and Coach Tank is not too happy with that call. Not too happy with it, but Wenger just got a big smile on his face saying, he's a big boy, and I just stood there. Start with his first free throw, up and rattles around, no good. 66% free throw shooting for Starrett, 2 for 3 so far this evening's game with 1:08 left in this first half. Second free throw up and good. 40-24 in favor of the Dodgers. 1 minute remaining in this first half. McGraw has the ball on the left side. Long three-pointer. No good. Way off the mark. And it'll be a rebound coming down to Petrovic. Well, McGraw does have the hot hand. He thought about it. Petrovic has the ball with 50 seconds left. Drive to the lane. Good, but they're going to say a foul on Lancaster. Number 5, John Lagerman. They're going to call for an offensive foul. As it was Petrovic driving to the lane, they're going to say he pushed off. And we're going to see free throws at the other end of the court. Coming to the line, shooting the free throws will be number 14, Matt Wenger. Matt Wenger to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is up, and it's good. Matt Wenger is into the scoring box with his first point of this evening's game, and that comes at 48.6 seconds left in this first half. Second free throw up, and nothing but the bottom of the net. 42-24 in favor of Dodgeville, and token pressure put in the backcourt. It will be Lagerman bringing the ball up, being guarded by Wenger. 40 seconds left in this first half. Wenger with some good pressure defense, and they're going to call him for a foul. They're called for a reach-in foul on Matt Wenger, his second. 2 quick ones here with 38.9 seconds left in this first half. 18-point lead for the Dodgeville Dodgers as a battle of the unbeatens here at Dodgeville High School in the SWAL 1. Lagerman to the free throw line. First free throw is up, and it is no good. Rattles around, no good. Lagerman now himself is 66% from the free throw line. 2 for 3 this evening's game. Wenger out, and coming into the game, number 11, Cody Holbert, with 38.9 seconds left in this first half. Don't forget, Culver's scoreboard update coming up in just a little bit with scores from other area games around southwest Wisconsin with Melanie Ray at the D99.3 studios. Second free throw by Lagerman is good. It'll be McGraw with the ball. Bring it up over to Martin. 30 seconds left. It looks like Dodgeville's going to hold for the final shot of the half. Martin has it. Pass up top to McGraw, close to midcourt. Being hounded there by Schwab. Pass it over to Martin. Martin has the ball. They're just doing a little weave right now between McGraw and Martin. 15 seconds left in this first half. McGraw drives. Pass over to Bothfeld. Back to McGraw. 10 seconds left. McGraw has it with 6 seconds left. McGraw looks to drive. Drive, left-hand spin, move, fadeaway jumper, no good, but a foul called with 0.7 seconds left in this first half. Foul coming on 35, Casey Schwab, his second. 2 free throws coming up for number 4, Kevin McGraw. 0.7 seconds left in this first half. In other words, when McGraw's done shooting the free throws, it'll be halftime. First free throw for McGraw is up and good. Kevin McGraw with more free throws. 4 for 4 so far in this evening's game. 43-25 lead for Dodgeville, about ready to be going to halftime. Second free throw up and good. 44-25 the lead for Dodgeville, and it will be half-court shot. No good, and that's halftime. Dodgeville in the battle of the unbeaten right now having the upper hand, 44-25 at halftime. Coming up, we'll have your halftime stats, a Culver scoreboard update with Melanie Ray, and more coming up after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to SWAL 1 Boys Basketball. We'll be joining you, of course, for the Culver scoreboard update at the postgame, and, of course, with the music afterwards. Thirsty Thursday Beer Block tonight.
10-4.
All right, we'll start the second half right now with Dodgeville with the ball. And it's going to be Culver interior pass to Twos. Twos has it, of course, near side. Twos looks to shoot the ball, get pass back into him from Culver, blocked, but a foul. Blocked by number 5, John Lagerman, but it looks like there'll be a foul on him. It's his third personal. It'll be team foul number 1 very early here in this third quarter. Right now, that's 3 Lancaster Flying Arrows with 3 personal fouls. John Lagerman, John Driscoll, and Scott Poles. First free throw by David Twos is no good. He's missed 3 free throws so far this evening, shooting 50%. Second free throw is up and good. David Twos so far 4 for 7 from the free throw line this evening. It's now a 20-point advantage for the Dodgeville Dodgers. It's going to be Petrovic with the ball. Pass over to Poles, top of the key, being hounded by Culver. Interior pass thrown away, stolen by McGraw. It's going to be Culver here with the ball over to Martin. Martin has it, drives a lane, stripped, but a foul. They're going to call another foul here on Lancaster. They have foul-itis this evening. The only way they can keep up with this speedy Dodgeville team. Foul is going to go on number 13. I think it's number 13, Lucas White. Excuse me, they're going to call it on number 23, John Driscoll. That's his 4th personal foul this quickly in the third quarter. Into the game, number 33, Adam Jonas, in for number 23, John Driscoll. Right here in front of the D99.3 booth is going to be Martin inbounding the ball. Passes it in to Lindauer, top of the key, over to McGraw. McGraw swings over to Culver, over to Martin. Martin has the ball, looking to drive baseline, isolation, up, no good. Rebound comes down to Lindauer, up and good. Brandon Lindauer muscling his way for the rebound, and it's good. Now a 47-25 lead for the Dodgers, as it will be Petrowicz bringing the ball up, being guarded by McGraw. Nice little crossover move there, but he gets stopped. It'll be John Lagerman with a shot, up and good. John Lagerman, he gets himself 2 points, is now back to a 20-point lead for the Dodgeville Dodgers. Pass over to McGraw, swing over to Martin. Thought about the 3, but he's going to pass over to Tews, who will take the 3, and good. David Tews with a 3-pointer. It's now 50-27 in favor of the Dodgeville Dodgers. Nice crossover there by Petrowicz. Drives the lane up. No good with the layup, but rebounded by John Lagerman. And now it'll be the Dodgers bring the ball up really quickly. Martin has the ball, isolation, crossover. He's going to pull the ball back out to the 3-point line, baseline. It's going to be back up to Culver. Culver has the ball, screened by McGraw. And it's going to be drive by Culver, up and good. A pretty move by Josh Culver for the layup. And it is now 52-29 in favor of the Dodgers. Petrowicz with the ball here on the right side. And he's going to try to drive baseline against McGraw. Up short, rebound by Culver. Culver has it, 3-on-1 break, over to Tews with a nice pass knocked away by Adam Jonas. It will remain Dodgeville basketball. 5:52 left in this third quarter, 52-29 in favor of the Dodgeville Dodgers. Martin will inbound the ball here from underneath his own hoop. Pop out to McGraw, top of the key to Culver, setting up the offense. Crossover move, drives the lane up and good. Josh Culver in a sea of blue jerseys gets a layup, and it is now 54-29 as the Dodgers, as what they've customarily been doing, third quarter coming out and just blowing the game wide open. Drive to the lane, up and good by number 34, Scott Pulls. Lancaster's not going away yet. Quickly up court here, Tews. Tews has the ball, and it's going to be Martin. Martin looking to shoot a 3, but he's going to drive the lane, and right-handed layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Lancaster. It's going to be John Lagerman. Pulls will bring the ball up here for the Lancaster Flying Arrows, down by 23 with 5:09 left in the third quarter. Swing pass around to Petrowicz, drives a baseline, runs into a wall named Lindauer. Pass out for 3, no good. And it's going to be a rebound, come down to Dodgeville, down to Lancaster, up and a good. 3-pointer by Pulls was no good, but the rebound was brought back up and good. Foul going to be coming on Jeremy Martin, his second team foul, number 1. Timeout, Dodgeville. 4:56 left, 30-second timeout. We'll take it. We'll come back after this on D99.3.
When you need championship caliber service for plumbing and heating problems, call Collins and Hying in Dodgeville. They have been serving our area since 1953. Collins and Hying Plumbing and Heating is a full-service contractor that also works on septic systems and well pumps. They carry Kohler plumbing products and Carrier furnaces. So if your furnace can't keep you warm or costs too much to run, call Collins and Hying for the best in plumbing and heating products and service. That's Collins and Hying in Dodgeville.
D99.3.
As the Dodgeville Dodgers student section is doing the worm, I kid you not, one of the students here was just doing the worm on the court. I thought that was you always saw that on WWE wrestling, but I guess I was wrong. To the line, John Lagerman, free throw up and good. 3-point play for him. And it is now the score, 54-34 in favor of the Dodgers. It's going to be a pass over to Martin. Martin has it. Pass out to McGraw. Top of the key to Tews. Tews drives the lane up and good, and he'll have a 3-point opportunity now. David Tews with 2 more points. Looking to make it 3. And it will be going for a three-point play here with 4:42 left here in this third quarter. Free throws up and no good by Twos, but a foul going to be called on Dodgeville. Trying to leap up for with Brandon Lindauer. It'll be his third personal, team foul, number 2. Lancaster will have the ball. Down by 22. The score, 56-34. Into the game here for Dodgeville. It will be number 42, Parker Hagen, for number 10, Brandon Lindauer. Bring the ball up here is Lancaster, number 15, Isaac Petrovich. Drive baseline up and good. Number 35, Casey Schwab, and it is now a 20-point advantage here for the Dodgers. McGraw has the ball here on the left side. It is going to be pass over to Twos, top of the key. Twos looks to drive it behind the back dribble, trying to get it by his man. Up, blocked, out of bounds. Dodgeville basketball, 4:13 left in this third quarter. Time now is going to be 4:13 left in this third quarter. Inbound pass to, wide open underneath is McGraw. Culver with the eyes of a hawk fighting McGraw. Underneath the basket is now 58-36 in favor of Dodgeville. Petrovich has the ball, passes to Schwab, drive baseline, swatted away by Haig. This is going to be Culver with the basketball. Looking up court to Twos. Twos with a long two-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Schwab. Schwab has it, pass over to Poles. Poles has it, bring it back to Petrovich, setting up the offense. He's going to drive and stolen away by Twos. Twos on the breakaway, pulls the ball back as it was a 1-on-3. Pass over to McGraw for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Dylan Starrett. 3:30 left in this third quarter, 58-36. It'll be Petrovich with the ball, and almost, it looked like he walked, but no, it'll be Lancaster ball. Pressure, and they're going to call a foul on Kevin McGraw. Double team one of the Lancaster Flying Arrows in the corner, and it will be a foul called on, it looks like it'll be McGraw. Yep, his second. Team foul number 3. Lancaster inbounds the ball to number 33, Adam Jonas. Top of the key to Poles. Poles looks to drive on Culver. Up with a shot, no good. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Josh Culver. That is his third personal. Team foul number 4 with 3:14 left in this third quarter. And bounding the ball for the Flying Arrows will be number 15, Isaac Petrovich. Looking for somebody to pass it to, and it's going to be swatted away. It's going to be Culver. One-on-one break. Looks to make a move up with a layup. No good, but it'll be Haig up and good. They're going to call it technical. Wait a minute, what are they going to call? Okay, they're going to give it goaltending on Lancaster as the ball went up. It was no good, but they said that he slapped the backboard, so they're going to call goaltending. They're going to give the basket to Culver, it looks like. Oh, they're going to be talking over right now. Okay, wait, they're calling a technical foul for slapping the backboard. The Lancaster side of the gym is just up in arms. And, well, what happened was Culver went up for a layup. And the ball, he missed it, and a Lancaster Flying Arrow slapped the backboard. And now Culver gets 2 free throws all by his lonesome here, as, yes, it was a goaltend. Up and good for Josh Culver. So count the basket for Culver as it was goaltending, and now he gets 2 free throws for the technical foul. First free throw is good. Second free throw is up and off the back iron. No good. 61-36 in favor of Dodgeville, and guess what? Dodgeville gets to keep the ball. As if you can hear it, Lancaster is complaining right now, and it's a war right now between Dodgeville and Lancaster fans as Dodgeville just chants the scoreboard pointing at the Dodgeville fans, or at the Lancaster fans. Drive here is going to be a three-pointer by McGraw. Up, bouncing around, no good. Rebound, almost saved by Twos, but out of bounds to Lancaster. Now I know why they have the student sections, literally one near side, right side, one far side, left side. Now I know why. It's going to be Petrovich with the ball, almost poked away by Martin when it was passed to Starrett. Starrett has the ball. He's going to try to drive. Stolen by Tews. Tews has it. Up to McGraw for the layup. And no good but a foul. McGraw will get to go to the line as it'll be a foul on the Lancaster Flying Arrows. Foul going on number 14. Excuse me, wait a minute. There's no number 14. Number 15, Isaac Petrovich. His second team foul, number 5, with 2:31 left in this third quarter. Thank you for joining us for high school boys basketball, SWAL 1 edition right here on D99.3 between the Dodgeville Dodgers and the Lancaster Flying Arrows. First free throw is good by McGraw. Now for Melanie Ray back in the D99.3 studios, I'm John Satterley, letting you know that the Thirsty Thursday beer block will be coming up immediately following this Dodgeville Dodger Lancaster Flying Arrow broadcast. 62-36 now the lead for Dodgeville. Second free throw by McGraw is up. Rattles around. No good, but Hag with the rebound. No good with missed the tip. Almost a nice effort there by Parker Hag. Nonetheless, it's 62-36 in favor of Dodgeville. Pressure defense being put on. Ball almost thrown away, but saved by Jonas. Tries to drive the lane. Up, bank shot, no good. Hag with the rebound. Gets away, and out he recovers. Martin brings the ball up here for the Dodgers. Jeremy Martin pass up top to McGraw. Martin looking for Hag underneath, and a lob pass. He's got it, and a foul. They're going to call a foul on Lancaster on number 35, Casey Schwab. And I don't know. This Dodgeville crowd is definitely very interesting. It's going to be inbounded here by Will Bothfeld. He's going to inbound to Hag. Top of the key to Tews. Tews looking to drive, but pass it back to Bothfeld. Bothfeld back to Tews. Batty goes up with a layup, finger roll, no good. And he hits a deck, and it'll be Lagerman with the ball. And he just runs right over Bothfeld. No call. And it will be kicked back out to 23 Driscoll. It'll be swung around the horn over to Schwab. Interior pass to Lagerman, up and good. John Lagerman with the basket as Bothfeld was literally bulldozed over. He got blindsided, and no foul was called. I guess they're calling incidental contact. I thought that was only called in football. Martin has the ball, top of the keys to Tews. Tews looking to drive, stolen, but recovered by Dodgeville. Back to Tews, poked away. It's going to be now Schwab with the ball for Lancaster. Pass over to Driscoll. Driscoll has the ball, trying to dribble into the Dodgeville interior, has to kick it back out. 4-3, no good, as Schwab rebound, goes out of bounds, stays at the Lancaster Flying Arrow side with 1:02 left in this third quarter, 62-38 in favor of Dodgeville. Bothfeld coming out of the game, into the game for him, number 20, Josh Culver. Lancaster looking to inbound the ball, kicks it out, top of the key to number 23, John Driscoll. He's playing with 4 personals. Back out to Driscoll, swung over, back to Driscoll, 4-3, no good. Rebound comes down to Tews, almost poked away, but Dodgeville will have the ball back to Culver with 45 seconds left in this third quarter. 62-38 the score in favor of Dodgeville. Swung over to Martin, back up top to Culver, over to McGraw. Look like they're going to just play a little pass, dribble the ball, pass, a little bit of the weave here being played with 30 seconds left, holding for the final shot of this third quarter. Over to Culver by half court on the right side. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kind of faked out Driscoll there with a quick little shake and bake move. 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Over to McGraw, top of the key. McGraw pass over to Martin. Martin has the top of the key. 10 seconds left to Culver. Culver shake and bake move out to Martin. 4-3, no good. Rebound comes down. McGraw up with a shot, no good. It's tipped around, and that's the end of the third quarter. Dodgeville 62, Lancaster 38. Back with the fourth quarter right after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to SWAL 1 Boys Basketball on D99.3.
Glendenning Limestone and Ready Mix reminds area farmers not to forget the foundation of their soil fertility program, Egg Lime. Egg Lime and fertilizer work as a team to produce increased profits through higher yields. Glendenning's Limestone and Ready Mix has 2 grades of egg lime available. Egg lime use means higher yields with the potential of higher profits. For pricing and availability, call 608-776-4014. You'll be completely satisfied with Glendenning Limestone and Ready Mix. Darlington, Shelmsburg, and Gratiot.
MHTC, one company, 3 services: digital cable TV, telephone, and DSL internet access. MHTC, Dodgeville's only local company to provide all 3 services: digital cable TV, telephone, and DSL internet access. Stop in at MHTC, 305 North Iowa Street in Dodgeville, and talk to them about the benefits of taking all 3 services: digital cable TV, telephone, and DSL internet access. That's MHTC in Dodgeville. MHTC, one company, 3 services.
D99.3.
As the wave is being completed here in Dodgeville, we start the 4th quarter. Lancaster with the ball, trailing 62-38. Zone defense now being played here by Dodgeville. As it'll be over to 34, Scott Pulls, swung around to Petrowicz. Top of the key for 3, good by number 23, John Driscoll. His first point since the first quarter. It is now 62-41, a 21-point lead for Dodgeville. Token pressure being put on by Driscoll in the backcourt. Culver has the ball. It's still a man-to-man defense being played here by Lancaster. McGraw wide open for the layup. Somebody blew an assignment for Lancaster, and the Dodgers take advantage of it. They go back up by 23 at 64-41. 7:15 left here in the game. Driscoll has the ball, being pressured, stolen by Martin. Martin has it one-on-one. And he goes up and good with the layup. Jeremy Martin with 2 more points. Is now 66-41 in favor of Dodgeville. Driscoll will bring the ball up. And stolen away by Martin. He's all by himself now. Here comes out nowhere. Layup good. David Tews with the layup. And a timeout. Lancaster. Full timeout. 68-41. 60-second timeout. Back after this as you're listening to Swall One Boys Basketball on D99.3.
Good luck to the Dodgeville High School sports teams this year from the Loloff Peterson Houck Funeral Home. Planning for the season and playoffs helps make you successful. The Loloff Peterson Houck Funeral Home invites you to pre-plan for your future too. Stop in and talk to John Houck at 126 Diagonal Street in Dodgeville and ask him about pre-arranging. It's a matter of choices that will make the future a lot easier for your family and give you peace of mind. Good luck to the Dodgers this season from the Loloff Peterson Houck Funeral Home in Dodgeville.
Boy, it's gonna be a great day.
Why are you so excited, sir?
I'm having my new Mohawk carpet and Mannington vinyl flooring installed today.
Well, who are you getting it from?
What's your name, of course?
I've heard about her. Chris Dowling at J&C Floor Shop. Tell me, is she as good as they say?
Boy, she better be. My home's starting to look worn out, and in a couple of hours it's gonna look new, thanks to, what's her name?
Chris Dowling at J&C Floor Shop.
Yeah, I mean, she's just down the road from High Prices.
D99.3.
Welcome back to Dodgeville High School. Full court press being put on by Lancaster as they inbounded the ball and threw the ball away. L.B. Culver with bringing the ball up, being guarded by Kurt Liefried. Culver has it, driving in the middle of the court, over to McGraw. McGraw top of the key to Tews. Tews had it behind the back dribble, goes up with a shot. Foul. Going to be called on Lancaster. Foul is going to be called on number 5. That's John Lagerman. His 4th personal team foul. Number 7 in the bonus is the Dodgers with 6:24 left in the ball game. Going to the line will be David Tews. Actually, wait a minute. Excuse me. I am great at counting. I can't even count to 5. That is John Lagerman's 5th personal foul. He has fouled out of the game. Oh, that's right. Where I missed it was that technical foul that happened earlier. He got the technical, so he is now out of the game. Also coming out of the game, though, for Dodgeville, not fouling out, Kevin McGraw into the game, number 23, Jason Runhog. First free throw by Tews is no good. Tews misses a free throw, 68-41 the lead for Dodgeville. Second free throw up and good. David Tews has been doing this pretty much all night, missing the first, making the second. It will be number 3, Kurt Liefried for Lancaster Flying Arrows, bringing the ball up the court, playing the point. Stolen by Tews. Tews got the breakaway, up for the layup and good. David Tews is a defensive maniac this evening, stealing the ball and going up for layups. It is now a 30-point advantage for the Dodgers as they're pulling away here in the 4th quarter. Shot up by Lancaster. Good by number 34, Scott Pulls. Full court press being put on by Lancaster, and, well, that kind of just dissolved here by Culver. Culver will bring the ball up for the Dodgers. 5:45 left in the fourth quarter. Martin with the ball on the right side. Swing pass over here to Runhog. Runhog has the ball over to Tews. Tews has it. Tries to drive the middle of the lane. Up over to Lindauer. Top of the key to Culver. Culver has it. Drive the right side. Swing over to Runhog. Rejected by number 13, Lucas White. It will be Tews with the ball. Tews has it. Three-point line. Looks to drive. Pass over to Martin. Martin drives here baseline. Backs up. Swings the ball back out to Tews. Tews has it top of the key. Three-point line. Back up to Martin. Resetting the offense. Over to Culver. Culver has a long distance three-pointer. No good. Rebound comes down to Lindauer. Lindauer up. No good. Rebound comes down to Runhog. Runhog, a back up tough. No good. Culver sneaks in there. Rebound and good. Crashing the board to the Dodgeville Dodgers, and Culver rewards it with 2 points, pushing it back to a 30-point advantage, 73-43 in favor of Dodgeville. Pressure in the backcourt, and that will be passed up to Petrowicz. Petrowicz tried to drive baseline, rejected by Tews. Tews and Culver on the floor, diving for the ball, and a jump ball. Jump ball should go to Dodgeville, and it does. 4:40 left here in this fourth quarter, 73-43 in favor of Dodgeville, and mass substitutions coming in here for Dodgeville. Whether they're going to do it right now or they're waiting. Oh, they're going to come in right now. Number 11, Cody Holbert, and number 14, Matt Wenger. Also number 42, Parker Hagg. Coming out of the game, number 10, Brandon Lindauer. Number 20, Josh Culver. And number 5, Jeremy Martin, to a standing ovation from this capacity crowd here in Dodgeville. Inbound pass comes into David Tews, and David Tews will have the ball for the Dodgeville Dodgers. Top of the key to Holbert, swing over here to number 23, Jason Runhog. Runhog has the ball, swing over to Holbert, over to Tews, and they're going to call a foul on number 45. They're going 45 on. Are they calling unsportsmanlike conduct, or what are they doing? Looks like they're calling a foul or something. I have no clue what they're doing right now. Don't you love that when you have no clue what's going on? But I guess whatever it is, Lancaster has the ball, and David Tews is coming out of the game, being replaced by Will Bothfeld. Excuse me. Full court token press being put on, almost thrown away by Lancaster. Seth Stieflug has the ball here for Lancaster. Now over to Liefried. Liefried has the ball, and he's going to pass it over to Stieflug. Stieflug top of the key, and the big number 45, Aaron Dressler's shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Lancaster. The ball's on the floor, and a jump ball. Are they going to call a jump ball or a travel? One ref called one ref called the other, and it is going to be a traveling call on Lancaster. Oh, you can definitely tell that the referees have minds of their own, because one calls one thing, the other calls another, and then next thing you know, everybody just starts moving. Nonetheless, Dodgeville has the ball. Matt Wenger with it. Coming up here, being double teamed on almost what looks like a switch zone defense. Will Bothfeld has the ball here right in front of me. Is going to be surrounded. Pass the ball, Parker Hagg. He tries to reach for the ball. He recovers it. And it's going to be out of bounds going to Lancaster with 3:44 left in this fourth quarter. Don't forget, coming up after this evening's ball game, it will be your Thirsty Thursday Beer Block, brought to you by Brothers on Second in Platteville, right following this evening's ball game. With 3:40 left in the fourth quarter, the game recap is 73-43. A steal by Holbert and a foul on Lancaster. As I was saying, game recap right now, 3:36 left here in this fourth quarter. It is 73-43 in favor of Dodgeville. And almost the Seminole chop being done by the Dodgeville crowd here, as Holbert will go to the line. First free throw is up and good. Cody Holbert gets his name in the scorebook with a free throw, and it is now 74-43 in favor of the Dodgeville Dodgers. Second free throw up, no good, and it is going to be a foul going to be called on Dodgeville. Foul's going to be called on number 30, Will Bothfeld, his first personal, team foul number 6. One more, and it'll put the Lancaster Flying Arrows into the bonus with 3:30 left in the fourth quarter. Drive here by Leapfried, pass over to Stepflug. Stepflug has the ball, top of the key here to White. White has it poked away by a run hog, remaining Lancaster ball. 3:21 left in the fourth quarter. 74-43 in favor of Dodgeville in this battle of the unbeatens. Dodgeville showing this evening that they are the more powerful of the two teams. Inbound pass to Dressler. Over to Leapfried, back up to top to Dressler, being hounded by Run Hog. Pass over to Stepflug, swing all the way inside, tipped away, almost stolen. White has the ball up, no good. Errant shot, rebound comes down to Cody Hulbert. All the way up to Parker Haig for the layup, good. Parker Haig gets his name in the scorebook. It is now 76-43. Great eyes there by number 11, Cody Hulbert. Lancaster has the ball in their end of the court. Ferry with the ball almost poked away by Runhog. It's going to be Dressler with the ball top of the key. Down to Leapfrig, and it's going to be no good. Parker Haig with the rebound. No, Hulbert comes out with it. Hulbert trying to get it down the court, and it's going to be number 14, Matt Wenger with the ball. Wenger over to Runhog here on the left side. Runhog has the ball. He's going to pass it out to Bothfeld for three. Good! Will Bothfeld with a three-pointer makes it a 79-43 lead for the Dodgers. Leapfried with the ball here, being double-teamed, and it's going to go off of Bothfeld. Three-pointer here for Lancaster. Air ball going to be picked up by Parker Haig. Number 11, Cody Hulbert has the ball, leading the offensive charge here for the Dodgers. He'll shoot a three, short, saved by Runhog, and it's going to go out of bounds. There's a Lancaster basketball. Mass substitutions once again here for Dodgeville. Coming into the game, number 32, Austin Jones. Number 13, Kyle Anderson. Number 55, Nathan Gattenbean. Number 34, Noah Bocek. In for Runhog, Bothfeld, Wenger, and everybody else. Parker Haig as well. You know, substitute four at a time. It's hard to get all those names right. The foul is going to be called on Dodgeville with a minute 50 left here in this fourth quarter. Foul is going to go on number 32, Austin Jones, his first personal. 1-on-1 bonus now for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. Don't forget, coming up in our post-game show, have your final stats along with a Culver scoreboard update with Melanie Ray back at the D99.3 studios. And then immediately following that, we will have your Thirsty Thursday beer block brought to you by Brothers on Second and Platteville. First free throw is good for Leapfried. He's in the scoring book, and second free throw is also good. 79-45 in favor of Dodgeville. The buck 47 and counting left in this fourth quarter. It'll be Hulbert bringing the ball up here for Dodgeville. Almost stolen away. Needs some help. He passes it over to Bocek. Bocek has the ball. Looking for somebody. His pressure defense almost thrown away, and it is. It's going to be Leapfried with the ball. Passing up ahead and throws it away. Leapfried throws the ball away. He had a man wide open all the way down court. It was Scott Ferry and overshot him. It'll be Dodgeville basketball. The minute 31 left and counting in this fourth quarter, as it will be Hulbert bringing the ball up here for Dodgeville. Pass over to Austin Jones. Swing over here to Kyle Anderson here near side. Anderson passes the ball to Bocek right in front of me here. It's going to be pass over here to Hulbert. Hulbert looks to drive. Pass up top of the key to Gattenbean. It's going to be number 11, Hulbert with a behind-the-back dribble shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Leapfried. Leapfried throws the ball away again. They're going to say almost picked up by Bocek, and they're going to say out of bounds. Lancaster basketball. The referee is not exactly facing, he's facing toward me and trying to do this backwards. Here's where the ball is going signals. Love it when they do that. Meantime, it will be Lancaster inbounding the ball. Three-point attempt is up and no good by number 4, Stepflug. It will be a rebound coming down to Noah Bocek with under a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. It will be Bocek with the ball, looking to drive down the lane. Nathan Gattenbean with a shot, good! Nathan Gattenbean gets into the scoring book with a jump shot, and it's now 81-45 in favor of Dodgeville. Leapfried has the ball. Leapfried has the ball with 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Pass over to number 22, Scott Ferry. And a foul. Foul is going to go on number 13, Kyle Anderson for Dodgeville. First personal, and we'll go to the line shooting a 1-and-1 with 27.6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To be a strong basketball player, it takes an uncompromising belief in a very simple philosophy. Whatever you do, do it well. And at Upland Hills Health, that's their philosophy too. Please visit them at www.uplandhillshealth.org. First free throw up and good. Second free throw also up and good by Scott Berry. Cuts the lead for the Dodgers at 81-47. Dodgeville has the ball. It'll be in the backcourt. It'll be number 32. Austin Jones recovers it, and it's going to be up to Hulbert with 18 seconds left. Being double teamed, just weaving through the defense. Pass it over to Bocek. Bocek over here to Anderson. Shoots the ball. No good, but a foul going to be called on number 45, Aaron Dressler for Lancaster. 9.7 seconds left in this fourth quarter. To the line, Kyle Anderson. Ivy Construction of Mineral Point is your source for crushed stone products, screen sand, topsoil, ready-mix concrete, and crushed limestone product. Call them at 987-2967. That's Ivy Construction. Kyle Anderson is now into the scoring book with a free throw good, 82-47. Second free throw up and short. Rebound over the back foul will be called on Noah Bocek. The second free throw no good, and it will now be going to the other end of the court to shoot free throws with 8.8 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Dodgeville 82 and Lancaster 47. Don't forget, coming up, Culver's scoreboard update with Melanie Ray back in the D99.3 studio. Some final stats and your Thirsty Thursday beer block. First free throw no good. Rebound comes down to Anderson. He's going to have the ball, and that's pretty much going to be the game. Over to Hulbert. Hulbert has the ball, gets it past half court, going to be stolen. Pass up ahead. Time runs out, and that's your ball game. Dodgeville dominates 82-47, heading Lancaster their first loss of the year. We'll come back with your post-game show after this on D99.3.